Focus, defense, focus. Kill.
This is Kenyon Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, the Cardinals last year, of course, struggled 3-13, but 2 of their 3 wins came against these 49ers. In fact, the Cardinals have beaten the Niners 8 consecutive times. Last time San Fran beat Arizona was 2014. And remember, these are clubs that meet twice a year.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Looking to throw on second down. Murray going deep for Hopkins. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the play.
Throwing is Murray on third down. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And a tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Second and 5 now. Murray. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Well, enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
56. Mike, right there. 56. Strip the ball.
Murray with a 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep over the... This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
I told you next time, come over here, bring your shit.
Here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0
drink that bottle,
game.
boy.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
I had to play this game. Nigga talking about I can only play. I ain't taking no force love.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 18.
It's a pick.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard.
Hell yeah, she said that's Dave and Iman. I showed that old ass picture, dummy. She said that's Dave and Iman.
Touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all of these are worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Don't worry about it. That's going straight to half. You might as well go ahead and get that ready, sure.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert, will be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Maurice Alexander making the stop defensively. From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo. Open man is Kevin Bourne. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say
that nigga Dave Caldwell go back to when he could see it. What was it, 05, 04? I can't even see back that far. I wish I could.
So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work.
Damn!
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step.
What do you got out?
To them early and often.
They is. Let me see them. Them bitches glowing in the dark, or is this the reflection off the light?
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
What you getting it? Surprise.
There's Garoppolo to throw.
Go ahead, throw it to me, bitch. Oh, we can't play, make a bitch!
Looking left side, and it's complete.
Fuck no,
and they'll work it inside the 50. Yard line before it's all said and done.
A gain of 19 yards. And the 49er first down.
Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10.
Send that, bitch.
He's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
It's a pick now, bitch. You want to cheat me. You better run the ball.
Inside the red zone.
Pick, bitch. Pick, bitch. Give me that. They better not be roughing the pass.
But the flag in the backfield. And this
oh my God! It didn't even touch him.
It's not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty is going against.
You want me to touch him,
but you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
The pass. I'm blitzing now, bitch.
So a critical mistake. Roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
Seen that shit all over that dumbass shit, bitch.
They'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
He heard him already being look. I gotta take a shower.
And now it's 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. Last year's NFL leader in field goal percentage, Robbie Gould, on for the Niners field goal. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Gould now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yo, why you keep throwing shit?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there, get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you've got a guy who has running back skills, you want him to touch the ball as well, not just out wide where you throw it to him. Make sure you hand it to him or toss it to him and let him go to work.
They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
At the 15-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check. Fresno.
From the gun, it's Drake. Shedding the tackle. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Yo. Yeah. Alright, hold on.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Shit. Yeah.
Check 59. It's 59. Mike the
Bang!
Here we go, D.
Tell Ant-Man to help them. Oh, shit.
To throw on 3rd down.
No!
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And Marlon outside
He's
need
been the
help.
guy
Tell them
already
to help
over
him.
100 yards
And
here
Lupe
in the first
outside,
half.
too.
Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece
All
of
right,
paper
coming.
with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just
Back,
as you and
Carly,
I did
back.
as well.
Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 34. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Mostert. And an alley to run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Garoppolo. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
You want your asshole up? Huh?
21,
Who?
21. Here we go.
She bought the wrong blue.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis.
Texas toast bread.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Well, Pettis is quickly becoming the #1 receiving option for Jimmy Garoppolo. Into last year, John Lynch said that they loved the way he closed the season. Really came on late. Remember, this is a guy that they traded up to get at number 44 back in 2018 out of the University of Washington.
11.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Garoppolo now, 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. This is Mostert. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the 16, Garoppolo. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
Oh, my
back.
God, yo.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Deebo Samuel, the rookie wideout, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
58, boys, 58, come on. Let's go. 58,
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And Gold is able to put it through. CD, you know, there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco in 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
Now it's Gould after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Get your feet off him like that.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Big stop.
A final shot before half from Murray. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up.
Yo. Come in. Open the door. Open the door.
At the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Looking to complete to Pettis, and he's got him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo.
Yo, every time, now.
The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now Mostert.
Wow.
And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there for the Niners. And a quite appropriate gain as well, 49 yards on the ground. Three red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jared McKinnon. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Wow.
Well, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Down
Let's
here.
go. 12, 1 Omaha. What you got, baby? Give me some. Give me some. 80 weapons. Hey, Delta. Whip, whip. Watch the whip. Jim, 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 Jim. 24 is the mic. You don't want nothing, baby. Hey, you don't want to see it.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal.
Good fucking D out there.
But knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
So they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the posts.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Murray.
Damn!
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now Murray on play action. Eluding the pressure right. Murray has the first down and more. Kyler Murray, 1,000-yard rusher as a quarterback in his Heisman campaign in Oklahoma. He's got the first down. We know that Murray can run the football. He rushed for 1,000 yards during his final year at Oklahoma, better than 7 yards per carry. And Cliff Kingsbury says, I trust him running the football. This is a guy that has known his quarterback since 2012 when Murray was a sophomore in high school. Kingsbury was in the OC at Texas A&M. He would go on to take the Texas Tech job,
I can't get
but the
run
two maintained
going.
a great relationship. Both are from Texas, both quarterbacks, and both with fathers heavily involved in their football careers. Cliff Kingsbury, he trusts his quarterback implicitly.
Check 9, check 9. Kill, kill, kill.
King Butler, you think you can give me that? Let me see if King Butler can get up there and cut it up. Oh, he changed it. He changed it.
Here we go. Here we go. Slam.
Lock him. Let's go. Excuse me. Woo! Shit! I should never juke that second time. I did not think I was gonna catch both of them like that. Damn, that was a touchdown. I didn't think I was gonna catch both of them like that.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
He hot tired too. Who the fuck am I supposed to throw it to then?
Check 25.
Give me a grab.
Check 59. I got it.
King Butler, you got one-on-one with your Shane.
Hey, watch the slap.
Give me an out, D-Hop.
Throwing on first down is Murray. With a catch made by Hopkins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 6 there on first.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
So it don't be like soggy little piece of bread when you soak up the egg. And
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Straight dive.
They'll run with Drake. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little dribbling right here.
Nice. Come on, Corey Grant. Hit this hole, right? I need you to hit this hole perfect. Let's go, Corey. Hit that hole. Hit that hole. Hit that. Damn, this juke so slow. Not Corey Grant, Lord. He literally said, if that was Kenyon Drake, my start, I probably would have.
Maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Wow, and then
he loses the football.
Go!
Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
This is a busy game. I'm going to play this nigga in 2 movies.
And the lead is up to 8. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about it. The only one happy about
I got to take my shit out of aggressive. I got to take it out of aggressive.
Contract time.
Got to take my shit out of aggressive.
Thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Here we go. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. 11. To throw is Garoppolo.
Hey, he fucked you up like that?
Samuel complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash.
You wasn't even
dropped it to 1. That's good for 28 yards.
Here we go. 180. 21. Here we go. 64.
Garoppolo now. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 7 on the year. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter.
He's checking crack. Kill.
To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Oh my God, that's a pick.
Going to wind up incomplete.
Pick 6. Throw it right to Troy FK. Boom. Oh, you tipped it, you dumb bitch.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
I thought this nigga was some shit.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I'm going to try to make something of it. I also got to try to score, too, though.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better.
Fucking throw, yo.
Like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
You gotta make that throw,
yo.
That's what I'm talking
and just
about.
chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Oh, that bitch should have fumbled.
Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Yo, it's the same shit every time. It's always a nigga. Wow.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
And I think he's going to throw it into this over the top.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
It better not be breaking the pass.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Pick right there in your face!
Touchdown, San Francisco. Debo Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Boy, Kyler Murray sold me,
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Easy as out route, yeah.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general
better not call blocking the back,
what they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
I get a good run, they call blocking the back.
A big spot now for the rookie Murray. Buying time to his left.
Block him, block him! God damn, block him too!
And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble.
All the niggas is right there, block! What the fuck are y'all doing?
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake.
Here we go. 21.
That shit kind of just blew me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Thank you.
And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back.
Yo, I can't believe I fumbled, though. Yo, all they had to do was block.
To the 26-yard line.
Block. That's all you had to do, yo.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown.
My niggas don't hold,
they got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just
my niggas don't hold.
Recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach would be ecstatic to see them pick
the niggas don't fucking hold.
Take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Back to throw. Rolling to his left. That ball complete to Isabella.
Come on.
23 yards on the play. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive.
Yo, that pressure did not affect. Where? Oh, he was in your face. God damn, Kyler, to stay in there and throw the ball, yo. I'm going to put the niggas in the right spot, yo. You got to take the pressure, my baby.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
He playing, man. Where's he hot? What's he tired?
Murray to throw.
Damn!
That one incomplete there. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need
this
to.
Ain't over, but damn, the odds are definitely against me.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Keep it regular. Looks like it's hot. Let me see where he's playing at.
And the blitz does come. Forced out to his left.
Oh my God, triangle took forever. Yeah, yo, that's what I was going to throw it to. Going to throw that bitch a triangle. Then he had a spy on me.
Face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Damn, he took forever to clear.
Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
He blitzing hard. Oh, he using him?
They're going for it. It's Murray.
He did it like that, nigga, wide open, yo. Oh my God, yo. Right, that's an easy throw. Kyler, yo, you just sold, yo. You threw 2 bad throws, yo. 2, yo. Not 1, but 2, yo.
They'll run it now out of the gun. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
You want that island?
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Wow. This is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Now goal for the extra point.
This nigga just throwing pitch perfect. I play this nigga again in the league.
And the the lead is up to 15 now.
Damn, man, I was trying to go undefeated, yo. Yeah, I'm saying he do the same. This is my first time playing this nigga. I had to figure out how he played. Now I know how the fuck he do is throw it underneath.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
I'm looking forward to playing this nigga again. I'm gonna hurry up and beat the shit out of the Buccaneers.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
See if they go back to base. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll roll him out right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Murray, one final try. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
Yeah.
So for the 49ers, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it's their first stumble of the season as they'll dip to 8-1 on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa.
They didn't,